Look, outside of that, the feds picked you up 2 times, right? You said the feds have picked you up on numerous occasions, right?
What part?
Lady
what time?
Fino,
Yeah. Okay, so look.
So
we gonna elaborate and we're gonna respond to that. Yeah. No. Because at the end of the day, it's like this, right? Because when the same time they came and picked your ass up, right? They came and got Big Useless, right? And then they rolled on me.
All right, y'all. We are back with us. First time here, need you like, comment, subscribe. Now we actually get a little light on a little side conversation that Loose Cannon and Bricc Baby was actually having when it comes to them getting picked up by the feds. And when Loose Cannon said we dealing with the same thing, he wanted to say we're dealing with the same thing. Now we see what they're dealing with.
So you already know the answer.
I don't know that they wrote on you. I'm telling you. I'm saying
we dealing with the
2 separate times.
We dealing with the
2
same.
Yeah, you hear what he's saying? We dealing with the same thing, and honestly, now we see they're under the same indictment, the same RICO, from the same person. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I hear you.
Okay, wait, hold on.
You're talking.
No, look
to them.
Okay, so listen.
You can't just say
Okay, no. So this is a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah.
Now the story is a couple years ago, Bricc Baby got caught up in a studio with some choppers. You know what I'm saying? Some AK-47s. If you know AK-47s in California, that's banned. You know what I'm saying? That's highly illegal. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of got out, and then the feds is who basically picked him up. You know what I'm saying?
Bricc Baby hit me. Well, like
I know what's up.
No, hold on. No, you
on the play.
Yeah, on the.
Now this play they talking about. Let Whack 100 tell it. This was a robbery. You know what I mean? Heard, and it was basically a surveillance robbery, and Big U kind of had the footage. You know what I mean? And he was actually blackmailing Bricc Baby over this whole situation, and only a few people knew about it. So when Bricc Baby and Loose Cannon bring up the conversation, he was like, "Yo, only a few people knew about that." You know what I mean? Hurt. That's what they talking.
Play right.
Yeah.
And then some dogs eat somebody, right? So they contact Bricc. They was like, "Bricc, we need our shit back. Can you get it from this individual, right?" Yeah. Which is me. Bricc hit me and was like, "Man, they ordered you up." I said, "Nigga, you about to be ordered up." You get what I'm saying? That was the conversation.
Yeah.
What happened? You get what I'm saying? Our interaction when getting to know each other. So Bricc found out what I do. And I found out what he do. You get what I'm saying?
Basically, they both be out there strong arming, you know what I mean? Her taking what they want as they feel back door and setting up, you know what I mean? I don't know about the back door, but I know they out there, you know what I mean, taking what they want. But now that this has always been on the internet and in the media, you don't think the feds was listening to none of this, bro? Like, it's crazy.
So, next question.
Meanwhile, none of us know or need to know.
Yeah, man, y'all out here telling on broadcast. Man, and it's another thing that's being said is Bricc Baby is gonna be charged with burglary, robbery, because of that same video, and that's why he was indicted. Now, Loose Cannon, he's in there for extortion with the whole Rick Ross and Meek Mill. Because let it be said, their initials is in paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So
basically, when I call, I say the play, but he know what I'm on. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we argued, I think, when he said I'm about to get ordered up.
Nah, you decode what ordered up mean how you want. But how I take it is, someone had to drop on him. And he was like, "Nah, man, we had to drop on you." So at the end of the day, they both got miscommunication of the information, so they both was being played with. You know what I mean? Heard?
Cause I think we had some words.
We had some words and stuff like that.
Nigga ordered what? Nigga,
but you probably thought he was coming from a different place.
What I'm saying is, cause all right,
two birds in one stone. Put it that way.
If I get his number from Big Bro, cause or however I reach you, I'm like, where, get me in contact with cuz. Boom, 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 boom.
Look, this is crazy, man. This is why I be saying, man, keep your street business off the internet, man. Cause at the end of the day, man, you never know who really listening, who watching, man. But the rabbit hole is deeper, man, because Big U is also being connected to the death of a 19-year-old football player, and this football player got some connections to his son. You know what I'm saying? As they saying this was his son's best friend, and now this same 19-year-old was actually found deceased in Vegas, and Big U DNA was allegedly under this man's fingernails, man. So this thing has gotten real deep, man, and what they saying is it was a lot of people involved in that, man. Look, I'm not the one with the information, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug where I be getting my sources from, because I don't like stealing people content. Listen, you go to Giddy Radio and you go subscribe to that man's channel and you go listen, because for the past 2 years Wack 100 been talking about, you know what I mean, this happening. And last month the man brought up this actually happening. He said Big U was going down, man. So I don't know who Wack know or what Wack know, but Wack knows something, man. I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe, man, because this is crazy, man. And we out of here.